Hello friends and welcome into another episode of Ask Mandopony, where I answer the questions that you guys ask. At the end of the video, I normally say that you can leave your questions in the comments below. I don't know why I decided to just say that right now at the beginning of the video. Doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and move along. Okay, so, alright. That was awkward. Sissy Longlegs asks, can we meet Orlando? Voice or face reveal? Thanks. Sure?
Hello, this is Orlando Fox.
Savannah Blockley asks, have you ever sang songs in public? Yes, I have. I've done lots of street performing. I've done actual performances at conventions. I've done big performances. I've done small performances. I've performed at hotels. I've performed at restaurants. I've done lots of live theater. I performed with bands. You name it, I've done it. It's all good, and it's all good experience when it comes to being a musician. You never want to turn down an opportunity to play live and grow as a performer. Yeah, done it a lot of fun. I love playing live. Epic Typhlosion asks, next Ask Mandopony please. What editing software do you use for your music videos? Well, I'm assuming you mean the graphic parts of the actual videos themselves and not music editing software. And for that I use Adobe Premiere. It's a part of the Adobe suite. I like it a lot. I will sometimes use After Effects as well, in conjunction with Photoshop, compositing scenes and layers, doing all that good stuff, making it look cool, making it look fun. Editing videos is one of my favorite things to do, so I'm glad that I get to use Premiere because it makes it easy and fun. And yeah, well, it's not easy and it's not always fun, but sometimes it can be fun. Other times it makes you want to pull out your hair. Yeah, but that's what I use. I use Premiere mostly. The Other Phoenix asks, I saw on your IMDb profile, please ignore the fact that I was stalking you on IMDb. Stalking me? Why are you stalking me? That your full name is Daniel Andrew Stein. So how come you go by Andrew? Also, I saw that you were in or worked on a couple of short films. Is that something which you'd still like to do? Curious as to your thoughts on that stuff. Thanks, smile. Well, Other Phoenix, I go by the name Andrew. I go by my middle name because I'm named after my father. My father is Daniel Andrew Stein. I'm Daniel Andrew Stein II. And in order to avoid confusion, I was always called Andrew or Drew. Yeah, my dad was Daniel. So that's why I go by Andrew. As for working on short films, I've composed scores for about 4 or 5 short films in the past, and I really love doing it. Like, one of my favorite things to do is to work on films, but I haven't had a chance to do it in a little while. Maybe I should change that. Matt the 7th, I can only assume it's the 7th, or Matt V, asks, you are nearing 500,000 subs, Mandopony. What do you think you'll do for your next milestone? Also, Notice Me Senpai. And will you make a Smash Brothers song? That would be cool. Notice Me Senpai. Okay, first off, you've been noticed. Please, enough with the Notice Me Senpai. It's nice and cute and funny and all, but it's old. Secondly, what would I do for the milestone? I don't know. I used to enjoy doing milestone videos, but I think that unless it was something really big, like 1 million subscribers, I don't think I'm going to be doing any more milestone videos. I just wanted to focus on delivering content that, is relevant and interesting, and I don't want to do something as self-servicing as oh, hey, look at me, I'm so successful and awesome, look at how many subscribers I have. That's not what I really want to do anymore. As for the Smash Brothers song, you are not the only person to ask about that. I will take it into consideration. Mango Foxy 2.0 asks, I have a question. What about that Chica song? Tyson Nuggets asks, do you still have any interest in being the musician Andrew Stein, as in doing songs on that other channel of yours that aren't related to any fandoms or such? I really love those songs and they're beautiful compositions. Well, thank you, Tyson. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I actually do have plans to continue doing Andrew Stein music, which is not related to any geek culture in any way. It's just my own music. I have plans for that. I will be making more announcements later on. I'm hoping that by next year, I will either have a lot more original content on this channel, like the songs that were on my Andrew Stein YouTube channel, and or just having a new album out on iTunes or something like that. But stay tuned, because there will be more original stuff coming. And I thank you for the interest and the question. So thanks for that. Stephen Marchion asks, has a question. Is the brony stuff over? Will he only be used in jokes? Because I don't like ponies. Hashtag Ask Mando. No pony? Is that acceptable? You don't like ponies? Have ponies! Ryan Purchase asks, Dear Mandopony, do you eat creepypasta? If so, who is it? I don't eat creepypasta. I don't eat any of them. Tracy Morales asks, 19 to 23, you sound so much like Dipper. It means you're awesome. It's funny. I always thought I sounded more like Uncle Stan or something. Or, maybe Zeus. I don't know. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Orlando Fox asks, so in the mix of doing gameplays, the occasional gamer date, creating music, taking time to answer as many questions as you can from folks that adore what you do, myself included, as you probably already know, and overall being a pretty busy person, how's your day going, Mando? Life been treating you, /Sabrina, /all your loved ones well? My day's been good, Orlando. My day's been good. Got a friend over at the house. We're having good times. Just went out with a good dinner last night with some friends. Had a grand old time. Life's going well. Thanks for asking. You rock. Crimson Cuber, on a scale from 6 to cat, what is your favorite number of the alphabet? Mine is Darude Sandstorm. What? Elsa Oliveira, I hope I pronounced that correctly, asks, Mando, when did you decide to start making songs? I started composing songs about 15 years ago, 16 years ago, something like that. When I was like 12, 13 years old, I started writing my first stuff. And it was because I just wanted to write music, Most of the people that I admired at that age were singer-songwriters, and I wanted to write my own stuff. I wasn't just happy playing other people's music. I wanted to make my own, and that has stuck with me ever since. I still write music. There's nothing wrong with doing covers or, learning other people's songs. That's great for learning, but I was always interested in songwriting, and that's how it started for me. Jeffrey Pracht asks Mandopony, how do you feel about being an internet personality in addition to being a songwriter? Also, would you say your life was easier when your only significant internet presence was your music, or are you enjoying your new YouTube lifestyle more? It's an interesting question, because I don't feel like like a YouTube personality, like at all. I just put music out there, and I enjoy putting out other content like this and gaming stuff as well. But I don't really fancy myself a YouTube personality or anything. Not a lot has changed, except for the fact that I spend quite a bit more time working on YouTube videos now than I used to. It hasn't really changed that much. I just do more work now, and I definitely don't feel like a YouTube what? I don't know. I'm just me. I'm just Mando. I just make music. It's not that different. It's fine. It's cool. Thanks, Jeffrey. Caramel. Neve Smith asks, would you do an hashtag Ask Mando on Twitter? Probably not, because if you guys have questions for me on Twitter, I just try to answer them as I can, like throughout the day. I usually pay attention to my Twitter. I try to pay attention to it anyway. So if you have questions, you can just send them to me at Mandopony, and I'll answer them as I can. And I'm happy with this format right now with Ask Mandopony, where you guys can leave your questions in the comments below, and next week I will do my best to answer a bunch of them. And that is a perfect segue into the end of this video because we've run out of time. But thank you so much, Neve, and thank you to everybody who watched this video so much. And thank you for sending in your questions. Even if I don't answer them, I really do enjoy reading them. So thank you. And I will see you guys next week. I love you all. Take care. Be good to one another. And bye-bye.